Rashford, the coolest man in the place. In space, big mix-up.
Only him. Only him.
That's ridiculous. How's your
Hello and welcome to the brand new sporting soccer show, Hunting for Headlines, with your hosts, Jalen Rose, and also Nima Topgang. Today we'll be covering various different topics, including Lionel Messi's departure from Barcelona. Will Cristiano go to a new team after going to Juventus not too long ago? Will he be at a new team in the future? And what is going to happen with also other players like Martin Odegaard, Kylian Mbappe, and other players on the transfer market? So we'll start with Lionel Messi for today.
Who's the best player in the world?
Lionel Messi.
Who's the best player of all time?
Lionel Messi.
Le pega Messi! He's done it! Messi! It's Lionel Messi! It's Lionel Messi! He scored! The goal the world wanted! And it had to be Lionel Messi again and again and again. The greatest player in the history of world football.
Lionel Messi, one of the greatest players of all time, arguably probably the greatest player in the world. Who knows? It depends on who you ask. Personally with me, I can't really say because I have to be unbiased. But I already know who my preferences is. Anyways, if we start off with Lionel Messi for today, the 33-year-old Argentine striker for FC Barcelona has been disgruntled and he's been really annoyed of what's happened at his club since of late. He's been there for a very long time, over the last 10 years, and it's been at an all-time worst at FC Barcelona. One of the biggest reasons comes with the presidential change within the club, as the recent president of the club has not lived up to expectations what Messi has liked, and his side suffered a gruesome loss last year in the Champions League semi-final to FC Bayern München, or FC Bayern Munich for English speakers. 8-3. It was an absolute dismemberment of their club, and absolutely just dismembered the team. A lot of players were, really questioning not only their club, their teammates, but Barcelona's identity as a whole. And changes had needed to be made at the club, but not enough to Lionel Messi, the high-class superstar, arguably not only the best player at that club, but the best player in the world all time. It depends on who you ask, but changes were certainly needed at the club. With persistent, talks in the summer, or before the start of the season, with Messi having, links and rumors to Manchester City in the English Premier League. A lot of people had speculation on that he would leave amid all the things that were going on at the club and the president not living up to expectations. Now the biggest thing is not only surrounding Messi with great youth and talent, but also making sure that he's happy and comfortable, that his family's doing well and comfortable. A big reason why he didn't leave to go to Manchester City, not only because he isn't a cheap player, and for his services they have to, definitely spend hundreds of millions to attain him, but also, his children did say to their father that they did not want to leave Spain after building themselves a nice home and attending school here for years on end. So Messi will look at, his options in leaving this summer, despite changes in the actual president category of the FC Barcelona, and I know even changes to the head coach, as they acquired not too long ago Ronald Koeman, former Everton boss in the English Premier League side. But as of late, Barcelona has not lived up to the expectations that they're usually sought after to be, and just doubt and misery in the Barcelona's heads, as they can maybe switch it around, end the season off on a high note, win some trophies, and maybe let's see what happens in the future of Lionel Messi. But I will tell you, there's definitely some uncertainty there as he, as to if he moves to Barcelona, or not moves to Barcelona, stays at Barcelona or moves to Manchester City or another club that would definitely want his services. Because any team really would want Lionel Messi to be on their team.
This man is absolutely mainline to pure footballing magic that belongs in a different...
All right, moving on to the next topic, we're going to talk about Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, as many of you may know, whether you guys are soccer fanatics or not, or football, as most of the world calls it, Cristiano Ronaldo is one of the older top-class players in the world, reaching the age of about 36 now, and at Juventus, moving there not too long ago from Real Madrid, where he spent 11 years there, scoring over 500 goals, or sorry, I say 350 goals, but 500 goals plus in total for most of the clubs until he reached, I think not too long ago, 600 goals, and then went to 750. So he's had a long list of achievements and milestones at Real Madrid, but moved to Juventus a few years ago, and, he's looking on the outs. Maybe they might potentially not re-sign him because of his age, and his production has not been up to par. But that comes as normal with a player that, with the caliber of his age. Youth and athleticism does definitely, take a hint and does definitely influence, his ability to play good, through all the 90 minutes. So will he be re-signed at Juventus? Will they look to move him? Will he be looking to move? Does Juventus fit his motive and his ambitions on wanting to win more Champions League trophies and just other rewards and accolades as his career goes on, or his career winds down, I should just say. Not many people like to look at it in that moment, because when you do see a player of his caliber, you don't get it very often, and these players don't come around every year, every other year, as a lot of many other analysts would say that they're once in a lifetime. So with Ronaldo's future to Juventus, you never know with that. But one thing is for certain, whether he leaves Juventus or not, just like Lionel Messi, he will be playing for years on end, and you will get to see more billions from them. Get on to the third topic. We're going to be talking about the latest, most viewed players on the transfer market today, with the top headlines, the most viewed players, I guess you could say biggest rumors that are building up. Sergio Ramos, one of the all-time center backs at Real Madrid, he is linked or rumored to be looking at a move to Liverpool and amongst other clubs. Martin Odegaard, the wonder kid, quote-unquote, at Real Madrid as well. He's been there at the age of 16, but, as of recent loan spells to multiple clubs like Real Sociedad and clubs in Norway and stuff, he has not been maybe the same Martin Odegaard Real Madrid bought, about 5 years ago as to what they wanted him out as a player. And he is more of looking on the ins, looking out the outs. With Real Madrid, kind of like fine-tuning their squad, bringing in new players to kind of, replace players that have left, like Gareth Bale on loan to Tottenham. Luka Jovic just recently signed back to his old club, Frankfurt, in the Bundesliga. So a lot of things have happened there. But Martin Odegaard also might be on the outs. He's actually most viewed number one player on the transfer market today, followed up with Ryan Matthew, or should I say Matthew Ryan, the Australian goalkeeper from Brighton Hove Albion. He is on loan at Arsenal as well. With the third player, Ramon Juan, from UCE Cornelia. Lionel Messi, obviously, he's top four. His market value is $88 million. As you can see, his market value might be $88 million, but his final purchase will be, I would say, 5 times more than that. And just finishing off with Cristiano Ronaldo up there as well. Will he be leaving because of his age? He is not the same player he once was before, but that is because of age and, just a taxation on the body. Matthew Hope as well. One of the young, bright American players out there for Schalke, just like McKinney as well. That was another player as well at Schalke before he made his move to Juventus not too long ago. Mesut Ozil, a long-enduring player at Arsenal who used to play for Real Madrid, but who is now at Arsenal back in 2014. He's looking on the outs, as he has not really played a fixture all season. And Michael Arteta doesn't really have plans for him for being in the starting 11. And, says that, wouldn't mind Ozil leaving, but also at the same time is at his own discretion as what he wants to do. And also kind of just needs a new rebirth, maybe a rejuvenation in his career, and a move to the MLS is likely, or other clubs. But as of right now, Arsenal doesn't seem to be the plan for the future. For the long-time German national center attacking midfielder and long-time Arsenal player. Well, that is all for today on Hunting for Headlines. That is what we do. My name is Jalen Rose. We hunt for the headlines. We hunt for the biggest stories, the biggest facts, the biggest articles, and we bring it to our viewers, including you. This is Jalen Rose today with Nima Tabge. We will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Hunting for